hiatus. A lot of things we had to get done. A lot of different production things we were doing. Just helping Martini get his channel up. Just helping Low Mid with a bunch of stuff. We're just trying to basically get our little projects back on board. But we're back. We're here. We're Those Guys Podcast. I'm the Chiz.
Your boy Joe Martini's back.
Low Mid in the house.
Checo's in the house.
John the Beast.
The Meg.
The Meg.
The Meg.
Waking with the mask.
Waking with the best.
Big Sweet on YouTube.
Sweet.
And Susie
That's
Q.
a former mouth assassin, motherfuckers.
Yeah, we know that. Golly.
That's right. The
Calm down, white chocolate.
You can't live with them.
I
Can't
know.
live without them.
Oh, we gotta give a special shout out, man, to a little homie Aiden. He's
Yeah.
recovering from his injury.
Yeah, just
Wish
chilling
you
over there.
a speedy recovery.
But
He's a coat hanger.
as we jump into the topic of the day, so me, Lo, and Susie were talking about the little Jesse Smollett situation with him basically setting up his own robbery and racist shit and all that stuff.
Fight.
Dude, that was crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like with the whole him doing it, them saying him doing it, trying to get more money out of his company.
You're making $100,000 each episode.
He
Like,
thought he
what
was
more
about to
can you
get
want?
written off.
Well,
Apparently
I
a
don't
lot
know
more.
if you guys heard about the latest news, but he's no longer going to be.
Oh, yeah, I heard.
The last
Oh, yeah, they
two
already- they
episodes.
pulled
Yeah.
Oh, they
Bam!
That was bound to happen.
The reason
literally
they
just
saying the
confirmed
reason
it
why he
today.
did it was because he felt like they were about to pull him anyway.
But that doesn't make any sense, though.
No, it does. And
Well, they were dropping.
you
Nah,
gotta
that's
think
not
about it
modern life
nowadays. If
empire.
you're part of that
Taking
LBGT
it-
community and something happens to you, you become a golden child for about
It
6
don't fucking
months.
matter
I
whether it's
understand
negative
that.
or
Because
positive.
but my
Untouchable.
thing
Yeah,
is,
but then
my
now
thing is,
he's
you're
no
already a key in the LGBT community, right?
Mhm.
If I said it right, I don't know if I said it wrong or right,
you
but you're
should.
already a key in it because of what you've already done on national television. So even if you did leave, there was definitely going to be either a spin-off for you, more career choices, and on top of that,
You could have
You
expanded.
still
you
got
could have
supporters.
went and did
Alright.
something, and you
Alright,
had all those
alright.
supporters.
But he
Yeah.
got desperate.
Shit, Kim
He
Kardashian
did.
probably
He
had some shit on the side before she did the Ray J video or whatever. Was she popular? No fucking way compared to what she did after she had that little video shot.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's
dude.
true,
Kim
but-
Kardashian was popular.
She wasn't
She
popular
wasn't
before.
popular, no.
Nobody knew who
She
she
was
was
riding-
until that
She
video.
She was
Right.
riding off of Paris Hilton's
Exactly.
popularity.
I understand that.
And
but
then
so-
afterwards,
she
she
was
lost
still
it.
popular.
Listen,
Now he's going to
she
fucking
was
jail
still
for it,
popular.
right?
It's like
No,
nobody-
we're-
She was like, oh, that's Paris Hilton's
Are we
friend.
not
That's
gonna?
how
Are we
she
not
was.
gonna jump to the point and state that?
I didn't know who this guy was. I didn't know who this
Now,
guy
I'm gonna
was
be honest with you.
until this
now
happened.
think
to
about
him.
it like this:
Well,
if you
you
never
did.
seen her in that tape, would you ever know who
Bingo.
she
I know
was?
who
Yeah, I would've. I
Just,
knew about
but
her
would she
before
be
that.
as big
That's
as she
you,
is
but
now?
most of America
Yeah.
did.
She wouldn't be as big as she is now if it
Thank
wasn't
you.
for that tape.
But
Kim
she-
Kardashian was known
They knew what
as
they were doing.
Paris Hilton.
Think about it. If I know I could boost my
Party friend.
popularity,
That's
ten
what
fold,
she
so I'm
was
just throwing out a sex
But when
tape.
she got that tape out, she was trending.
Scandal is the
Exactly.
new thing.
So this guy's known now. Now everybody knows who he is.
But everybody
Now he's gonna get another job easily.
Now
because
he's
now they
not-
know who he is.
But
Now
that's
he's
not-
like Millie
nah,
Vanilli, nigga.
not really.
Everybody
No,
know
why?
who you are, but they
Not
know
really
you for the
because he
wrong
lied.
reasons. You know what I'm saying? That's
Well,
the
hold on,
problem.
guys, but what do you get his point out? What do you hold on, hold
Be
on.
off for about a couple months to go and do a move. Watch.
What?
Yeah,
What-
they'll get him
Yeah,
for a movie.
they'll probably. Yeah, you're right. I mean, they probably will get him
I don't
for
think
something,
I don't
but
know.
I don't
he's
think-
already
they're
tarnished his
defacing him
career.
right now. They're
But here's the
defacing
thing.
him.
That
Here's my
LBGT
thing.
My
community
thing is-
don't even accept him now, so
My-
that's
my
going to be a
thing is-
reason why
hold on.
he's not going to get anything.
Yeah.
My thing is that
And the black
I didn't
community,
believe it to the
like,
bitter
please.
end, and I was with her
Denial.
because I'm like, first of all,
I was in denial for like
these
a
guys
minute.
could have blackmailed him and been like, yo, they could have beat him up and been like, yo, fuck you, blah, blah. Like, he probably owed him money or something or on some next level shit. But then when they
Ain't
broke it
like
down,
that.
and they were talking about, like, how, they was chilling and how they was on the show and also I was like, damn. And then what fucked them the most?
Yeah,
They found a
paying
check,
attention,
dude.
bro.
The checks, the $300,000 that he paid them.
Not even that. They found
Yeah,
video
but
of
the thing
him
is,
purchasing
you're
stuff
talking
that
from a
they were
fan
going to
perspective.
wear.
I saw the
But-
video.
but that's
The way
different.
they did this,
Yeah.
half the people in this fucking this room or standing right here didn't know who the fuck he was. So
That's
you're kind
true.
of like.
I still don't.
I
I still don't know who
I
he
know
is.
who he
Like,
was too.
That shit is publicity.
I
I
mean,
didn't know
you
who
gotta look at it, but hold on, you gotta look at it like this though. All right, that show that he's on is very popular. Empire is a very
Exactly.
popular
Everybody
show.
knew he
A
was.
lot of
because
people
the
watch
show.
that show. You know what I'm saying? Millions of Americans
Just
watch
because
that
you
show.
watch the show doesn't mean
Just
You know,
because
the
he
rest
does
of
not
America
watch
watch
the
the
show.
Exactly.
No, he
Yeah, I
doesn't
did.
watch
You know
it.
what I'm
Well,
saying?
I don't watch
Yeah.
There was a lot of people that know who the fuck he was.
I
We-
watch
we-
it.
There's a lot of people that
We
know
know
who
you
the
watch
fuck it was.
HGTV.
That's why
Yeah.
that's why it blew up so
I
big
watch
too.
it
You gotta look at
with
how,
them.
first of all,
Everybody
during the
has
time that
you know,
he was,
Empire love, or they watch Empire. So he's basically trying to branch out through the news, and a lot of fucking actors do it nowadays. You know, just to kind of get their extra little.
Nah,
Nah,
it was
he,
just making it
he,
worse.
he wanted attention brought to
Yeah,
himself.
he wanted more attention.
If you want
Yeah.
attention,
He wanted to
that's
push
the way
his,
to do it.
himself as a person, show that he has a story, you know what I'm saying? Write a book about it, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Infamous is
gonna be
just
writing a book
another
about
version
it,
of famous,
right?
you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
If I could
infamous,
become
alright.
infamous and make a whole bunch
saying,
of money
but-
off of something that's bad,
okay, but
then why not?
okay, so
However, yeah, go ahead.
I mean, how you gonna do something like that and get caught? That's what I'm saying. If I want you to kick my
Because he
ass,
did it
I don't.
stupid as
Okay,
fuck.
but that's what I'm saying.
He's
If I want you to kick my
Yeah.
ass and I don't want nobody to know, I'm not gonna. Believe me, it's not gonna cost
First-
$300,000 for
First
you.
of all, he did it dumb as fuck.
I'll
He
give you
paid
$10
these
and you gonna whoop my
motherfuckers
ass.
That say, okay, I'm gonna
But
act like I'm gonna
screw-
whoop your ass, right? And these motherfuckers, they probably had no fucking object of keeping their mouth shut. They know they can make even more money selling that shit out. Think
You're
about
right.
that shit.
You're right.
You a regular motherfucker that ain't making money. You got $300,000 or whatever they got. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, ain't $1 million. It ain't $2 million. This ain't gonna pay for my motherfucking big ass
Shit, I
man.
don't
Shit.
even
Hold on,
You
hold
know what I'm saying?
I don't even
If I could
Would
sell
you-
this
would
story,
you-
this
would
is
you-
$1 million
let's-
story.
I think it's 3,500.
Let's say y'all were one of the guys who got caught up. Would you snitch?
Fuck no.
No, why?
Take
I'm
my
not even gonna be
$300,
in that.
and I'm gonna ask him
Right.
to
But
whoop
I'm
my
asking-
ass.
I wouldn't even put myself in that
I wouldn't get
situation.
involved.
True,
I
me
wouldn't be
too.
condoned. I
True,
wouldn't
true.
put myself in a situation where I'm trying
I'd
to
be like, I don't know what
Dumbass
happened.
paid with the
somebody else.
damn
Yeah,
check.
because
He
when
should
you
have paid cash.
when you look at the whole situation,
Bingo. He was doing it on purpose.
He
Y'all
should
think
have
it's
paid
bullshit.
cash.
It's all-
That's pretty
That is like-
He's
He should've
sitting
paid
back there
cash.
laughing, going, "Oh, I might do a couple times."
The
But
way
I'm
he
still in
acted.
denial.
Or gift cards at least.
But did you hear what he's saying now?
You
He's
can
complaining.
correct me.
He's stating that he has a drug problem.
Whatever.
That's the reason
So
why.
wait,
He's
whoa,
trying to
whoa.
make himself
He
seem
said-
like a
Wait,
victim.
he's
So
trying
pretty
to- he's
much,
trying to bring himself
pretty much,
down.
he's gonna do the
No,
victim. You already
he's-
pulled the
you
victim
gotta-
card,
you gotta
so
get
you're gonna
with-
double jeopardy and pull the victim card
Yeah.
again.
And,
Yeah,
and
but
it's
my
gonna,
fucking
and it's
dumbass.
gonna
My
work.
thing is-
Well, everybody in
It's
Hollywood
gonna
has a drug problem.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
everybody.
work.
Yeah, it's gonna
But
work.
my thing is, and like everyone said, you didn't have to go on the news.
You didn't.
You went on the news.
He
Exactly.
did
went
more
on
than that.
prime time.
He went on the
And he
news.
talked about it.
He
and
went
broke
on the
it
news.
down how
He was
got
out somewhere
attacked.
performing and stopped the concert and talked about it.
Called himself
Like-
the gay Tupac.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And he was like, I got hit in the ribs. Nothing's broken. I was hurt, but I'm good. And I'm just like, bro.
That shit's
now
so
you,
retarded.
now you know something's up. You
Yeah,
don't
just
go
like a
around
bitch.
but
doing stuff
it
like
is
that.
so much more to
Publicity
it
stunts.
of what this whole catastrophe that he started up. Because when you look at it, first of all, it is a shame because there's so much hate crimes that's going on. Real legitimate people's going through some real shit,
Yeah.
and you stage an attack, and on top of that, racism is still it's live and well today. And you started and said there was
And
two.
that's,
Yeah,
and that's what I mean. Is like, if we keep going hard on that
Yeah.
racism shit, bro, it's gonna turn into a situation where
Because-
people are gonna take advantage of it.
Take
And
example.
unfortunately, that's what's happening right now.
Take
This
example.
nigga's taking advantage
the
of it.
whole H&M saga, the coolest monkey in the jungle situation.
Oh yeah, yeah.
When the
remember that
people was
shit.
fucking up stores and they did all that shit, all that protesting, boycotting. At the end, Mama Dukes was like, I ain't never went to the no press conference. I didn't have a complaint. You know, I did
Mom
all
was
that
like,
shit.
I'm good.
Yeah,
Mom was like,
Yeah.
I knew about it.
Yeah,
exactly.
she saw the money. I mean,
So
No, it wasn't even the money.
It's
dude.
that she didn't take it.
No,
She
she,
didn't
she
take it.
knew
Yeah.
about the photo shoot. She was the one who brought her child
Yeah.
to it. She saw it and she had no issues with
She
it.
didn't take it offensive.
Yep,
yeah,
but everyone
that's
else
how it is.
did.
Everybody else does.
So imagine the backlash that could have happened when this so-called hate crime that wasn't even fucking legit happened. Like, and you talking about Chicago? In Chicago, that is one of the worst fucking spots right now.
Yeah,
And people
that's
get
the
fucking
hood.
rowdy out there. So
That's the hood.
imagine if people, you know, with African American descent would have went fucking crazy, did some dumb shit. Now, you know, they would have got locked up or whatever, shot up, and it was all for nothing.
But
But you know what? But you know, honestly, if it was a Caucasian person, it's not gonna be that a big deal. No offense.
Yeah,
But
but
I'm
if
just
they're
saying.
stupid
It
enough
won't
to-
make it such a big deal how it is right now, just because he's black. That's why.
Well,
And
I
But
think
you
it,
know, but
Yeah.
let me tell you, In the end, he's just gonna get
I mean,
probation.
we got a
100%.
topic about.
No.
To be honest, I think
He's
it's a
gonna get
combination
probation.
of the race as far as color of skin, but him also being a part of the LGBT
Yep.
community.
What I thought
Oh, yeah.
I thought is that
But-
and I was trying to think of it from his point of view because I said to myself I was like maybe he's thinking Chicago police can't solve anything.
No.
No, I'm being dead serious. He's thinking in his head Chicago police can't solve anything. No, because
it's not that.
think of the murder rate that is going on in
People
Chicago.
in Chicago think of the
Think of the
cops
murder rate
as
that's going on.
corrupted.
Well, oops, because they solved this.
They are
Yeah,
corrupted.
it is.
You gotta
Chicago
cut this
police
down.
are corrupted.
I'm be honest
Not all
with
of
you.
Chicago.
Him getting caught,
They
I
are
can't say
corrupt.
him getting caught is
That
why
is
R.
corrupt.
Kelly got indicted. I'm be honest with you.
Ah,
You got to think about it. This whole time, this whole scandal been out with R. Kelly. Nobody touched R. Kelly.
Exactly.
This dude
but
comes
this
out,
guy, exactly.
lies. Now that everybody
Such a
started
major,
posting
big
it,
fucking
how
deal.
he get caught and not R. Kelly.
No, but
Not 100%.
But no, they
I
found
totally agree with
no.
you, 100%.
They said that somebody came to one of the I don't know if it was the girls or somebody dropped off a tape to one of the lawyers who was setting up something for R. Kelly,
Fuck that. I won't
and
drop
they
it. I'll
have a
give it to
tape
you
of
in hand.
him doing that shit
That.
with a minor, and then on top of it, so they have that, and then on top of it, they have abuse cases.
Holy crap.
They have all these women with abuse
Yeah, but
cases
he had
on top of
few
it.
people
So
going
like
on it.
R. Kelly
That's
is
Listen.
not, you know, take him down.
He
I mean,
is-
come on.
Him,
No, but
Bill
I don't
Cosby,
think-
and Jesse gonna be all in the same cell block.
It was Top 6ix9ine again.
Cell
No,
block
I don't
celebrity.
think- I don't
He's
think-
snitched
no,
again. He's
no.
snitched again.
Cell block celebrity.
Honestly, Jesse is not gonna get jail time.
Of
He's
course
just gonna
not.
get probation.
no, he needs to
But
get
he
jail
didn't
time.
kill
But he
Yeah.
might be
He
blacklisted.
didn't
But
kill
those
him.
memes,
He's gonna
He
be.
needs to.
He's gonna be
Just
blacklisted.
has
yeah, them memes are
mental issues.
hilarious.
The crazy thing is he's
It's
not
sad to
gonna
say
get a
he has
job
mental
again.
issues. Somebody
I-
that's doing
you
something
know,
I think
like
he'll
that
get a
has
job.
some-
You know why
Yeah.
you know why I say he's not gonna get a job?
He'll be a
The
counselor.
biggest thing, the world is sensitive. Number one, the LGBT community. Number two is a big influencer in the world.
Okay.
So, if the LGBT community don't want you now, ain't nobody gonna take you.
No,
Here's the
Well,
thing.
look at Chris Brown.
He'll get a
So
job. He'll get a job.
McDonald's.
But he's gonna have
Trust
to.
me.
He's gonna
You'll
have
to
to.
He's gonna have
build
to
it up
start
again.
from the bottom.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. But in the acting world,
But you know what?
you can't start. You can't
Yeah, you
start
can.
over that many
I
times.
can,
No,
I can
no,
see him
yeah,
being.
you can.
I can see him being on a reality.
You know
Let me
what?
tell you-
You know,
let me tell
wait.
you
You know who actually he can start from
Reality
the
shows
bottom
do
to
make
top
a lot of
again?
money.
Robert Downey Jr. is a perfect
Well, that's
example.
different. You know why?
Robert
You know
Downey
why I
Jr.
say
is
that's
a
different?
perfect
Robert Downey
example.
Jr. had a whole different story. This guy, number one, when he bounced back, where is he gonna bounce back in
Why
something
no
that's gonna
Rider?
put him up higher enough?
Subway.
No.
Wendy's.
Think about it like this.
Hold on.
Think about
I need
the
my
show
frosting.
that he was
I want my
on.
damn chicken
Empire.
nuggets.
I understand that.
That's a once in a lifetime role for him.
I understand that. He can
Yeah,
still bounce
but
back.
he'll be
You want me to tell you how he
bouncing
can
back
bounce
from
back?
What do you see him playing?
You want me to tell you how he
Another
can bounce
TV
back?
show.
He's still friends with Lee Daniels. Lee Daniels is still a big producer.
And he's a good singer.
And he's a gatekeeper in the. Yes, he
He's
is.
still a singer. He's a good singer.
If they wanted
But, alright.
to, he can still get backing from Oprah, and he can still get backing from Tyler Perry. Hold on one
Tyler
second.
Perry-
Only
Tyler
way,
Perry's still
the only
supporting
way
him
he's
to
gonna
this
get
day.
that back in is if this "I got drug issue" story really run.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
nobody's
They're not
gonna,
gonna fuck with
nobody's gonna, because that also hurts them. That's
Exactly.
No, I
collateral
understand
damage
that.
for them.
But here's the thing. But
He
here's the
has
thing.
support still.
Here's the thing. Oprah and Lee Daniels and the rest of them, they
And
can easily
Tyler
look at that and
Perry?
be like, "Yo, look,
Yeah.
you learned your lesson. So how are you gonna move from
Yeah,
here?"
especially
And-
Tyler Perry.
And trust me,
He ain't learned his
The
damn
lion-
lesson.
Has he really learned his lesson?
Lying ass.
well, he's learning now.
Nah, we
The
hope.
Lion King.
Let's hope. To be
Lion
honest,
King.
you don't even know if this is part of his whole scheme. Because I'm a prime example. If he starts to go with this whole drug thing, you know how drug abuse is in the celebrity world. That's another golden ticket.
Exactly.
Listen, if
So
Paris
he could
Hilton-
he could skate with that for about another 2 years.
Exactly. Because, yo, they even had this one dude on one of the shows almost got away with it. Old boy did a bank robbery. He could claim he was on drugs. He did the therapy. And he escaped. He ran off.
Because I'm
He's
being
a
honest with you,
fugitive.
he's not gonna get no
Oh, so he
time.
pulled a Dutch Vandal.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was a Dutch. He was a Dutch.
He's
want
not
the
gonna
Tahiti.
Jesse's not gonna get no jail time. He's gonna get some type of
He's gonna
probation
get
and community
probation.
service
So
because he's
probably-
gonna run with this. To be honest, I want to know who his PR person is
But you know why he's
because
not
this
gonna
is
get
a
jail
good
time?
setup for him right
I
now.
can see him doing reality
Right there, 'cause
TV,
that's
now,
part-
something like
part
that.
is-
He'll do another TV show.
Yeah, he'll
And you
get
know who's
another
gonna
TV
produce him? Lee Daniels or
Johnny
Tyler
Cochran
Perry?
is the PR move.
Tyler
I'm telling
Perry
you.
I ain't
will
watching that
actually
shit.
support
Tyler,
him
I don't know about
100%.
Tyler though.
No, if you see his latest Instagram, he's like, I'm still supporting him 100%.
I'm good.
Listen,
It's gonna
I'm
be
gonna be
interesting.
honest. Like,
Yeah.
it's all
My-
gonna slow down when more shit comes out, when more people
But
start
all the
to
shit already
view
came
him.
out. They
What,
already
I know,
saw
Listen,
it.
the number one
once they
shit.
start to view him more as a person that is a piece of shit, unfortunately.
But how you
No,
gonna view him
he's
as a piece
not.
of
He's
shit?
Because he
not.
lied.
Well, he lied.
He
Yeah.
lied
He
about.
lied.
He
He
lied
tried
about.
to take
the
a
fact-
serious situation
right.
and turn
The
it
one-
into something
but
that
the
makes
one-
him
But I
support.
understand
Which a
that.
lot of people
Listen,
are not
he
okay
did
with.
not
understand it.
kill
I understand that.
anyone.
It's
I
not
understand
about
that.
killing
Does it-
He
people.
did not
Here's the thing
abuse
is-
someone.
But the thing is,
Does
you
it-
have
I want to
to
hear
understand.
people say piece of shit or fucking R. Kelly.
But I mean-
I still haven't
But you
even
wanna know
watched
why?
that shit.
You wanna know why?
R. Kelly's
trying
a
to fight for the
devil.
cause.
To
R.
be
Kelly
honest,
deserves to be
I would
wronged.
call
The
him a
fact
piece
that
of
this
shit.
cause is very
You know why I
important
would
to
call him a
people,
piece of
and
shit?
you just took
I
that
know
cause
somebody
and turned it
and
into
made
your
it
own
a joke.
because of
stepping
stuff
stone
like
of
that.
goals and
Oh,
ways to
that's
make money
stupid.
off of
Okay.
it.
So
That's some
that's
shit that
why it
people don't
strikes a
like.
chord in the LGBT community
Mhm.
because
That-
people have actually been killed in situations like that.
Yeah,
Being
Exactly.
African American and
Yeah.
being a part of that community,
Yeah.
I had a friend who was a part of that community and got killed by a man because the man tried to approach him and he was a transgender. And then when the man found out that he was a transgender, the man beat him up and
Yeah,
killed him.
because he felt like
And you
he
want and you feel it's
died.
okay to make fun
So
of
that's
it?
what I'm
It's
saying.
not-
Yeah,
People,
it's not.
people
It's like
who
he
have
could have
died.
caused so much turmoil.
That's what I'm saying.
man. That's why
Yeah,
I'm
his
fucking
bounce
with
back is not going to be as good as everybody thinks,
The-
even with that type of support, because he lied about something that people are dying over.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
And my thing is, I've had when that happened to him,
Mm-hmm.
I sat there and I was like, yo, that's crazy because I had some crazy shit like happen like that, where like me and we were leaving Ybor City, and this guy was just like cursing at me. He was like, oh, you black piece of shit, how dare you run around with and stole our girls? And I'm like, yo, dude, we don't even know you,
I
dude.
find shit.
Like the girls who I'm rolling with don't know you. We got no beef with you.
Nobody
We just
know
walking
you.
home, dude. He picked up a brick off the road, dude,
Uh-huh.
and like chucked it at us and bust some dude's car window open. And we were sitting there looking at him like, yo. And then he ran, and then we're looking at him. The alarm is blaring. We're looking, yo. We just boogied on out, dude.
Yeah, you
so
gonna
like
have
when
to
that
because
shit happened,
the
I was
police
like,
show
I
up
knew.
and see you. They
Yeah.
gonna think it's
They're gonna
you.
be like, yo, it's him. So when that shit happened, I was like, yo, I feel his pain because I've had shit like that happen to me. I never got hit,
Uh-huh.
But you
but
could
you
have.
know, yeah, I could have. Dude, I could have got hit. I could have been knocked out. I could have been in a wheelchair. I could have like been in a coma. You never know. But like that situation, when I heard it, I was like, man, I feel bad for him. But then when it came out it was a lie, I was like, damn, dude, like why did you have to lie? Like you got all this money, you making all this bread.
And that's me and my
Greed,
boy.
bro.
When we
Greed.
first heard that story, we're like, where was he? How do people get away with this? He's so famous. It's not even possible. So right off the bat, I kind of doubted it because it was just hard to believe that it could happen to somebody in Hollywood that has so many people around him at all times, security and all that.
Nah,
So
man,
it's
I
still hard
got
to
my
believe.
fair share of block jumpings or block run-ins where like people be like, yo, that coat is nice, and I'm like, it's the only coat I got, and I would book it and be running it, you know?
Again,
Nigga said,
this guy's a Hollywood star, right? And he's got
Yeah.
security
He's in
around
Chicago.
him. You're not a Hollywood star,
Still,
brother.
even in Chicago,
Yeah,
you
I
got
know.
security.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my thing is even like, and like, cause like I'm trying to like break down his story, and I'm trying to be like, cause I can see myself as like, yo, I'm hungry. What's open? There's a Subway's down the street. I'll go, and then you leave, and then you go out to Subways. You know, you come back. Some niggas like, yo, let me get your money.
Let's
Not
get
at
what
2
we
a.m.
get
Not at
that.
2
Let's get
a.m.
what
in the
we
morning,
get
Chicago.
and
Fuck
then,
that
you know,
shit.
you get beat up, you get whatever, and you just like, I come back and I'm like, so I just got jumped and lost my sandwich.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that shit happens.
Well,
Sandwich.
You know
Boss,
what I mean?
I don't want to harp on the topic for such a long. Can we get Woody back on the line? He's just dropped off, young man.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry about that.
Having technical difficulties.
Now he came out of his truck and turned the engine off, and in the Mercedes, if you don't switch over to speakerphone, it automatically hangs up on you. That's basically what happened. Bitch ass.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Language here
The
today.
love.
Woody!
The
That
love.
was a how-to just
Yo, you
wanna get out your truck.
You turned off your truck engine and forgot that you were still on the phone, right? Exactly. Exactly.
He was right.
Mercedes got problems. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I ain't got time for that.
So
But
what's on the menu, boss?
but that's all I'm saying. My thing is, and to me, at the end of the day, just don't lie.
Yeah.
Don't lie.
Don't lie about shit like that.
Exactly. Seriously.
You could have
don't
lied
lie.
and said you tripped and fell, and somebody
Yeah,
laughed
but
at
you
you
know the news ain't gonna
and
cover
told
it.
you something or said something like that.
And it would've
Dude
felt
said
sorry.
dude said he got like stomped out.
Yeah, he left the rope on. So I'm like, what the
And
fuck?
then you know what the bad part about it is? The way society is set up, people look at it as a joke, but it's actually real life stuff
It
that's
does
happening.
happen.
It happens. Yeah, it's true.
It's
It's the truth.
that's the
Fuck
bad
yeah.
part
another
about
problem
it.
about
truth.
it. That's
He
another
just
problem.
created-
This is
he
showing a
created
bad
a
light
whole
on the
fiasco
real
this
situation.
time.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a big problem with it.
Like the memes are cool and stuff, but when you see people out there physically trying to act out his situation, they're making fun of it, but you're also making fun of people who actually went through that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why.
That's why I didn't do the Bird Box challenge.
And then supposedly they were supposed to do gasoline instead of bleach.
Done. He said I didn't do the Bird Box. And then at that, you like even following Bird Box, there were people out there crashing their cars,
into
trying to do that.
That was stupid.
Like
as
when
So-
does
fuck,
society
bro.
learn?
So
Bro.
I just wanted to jump into a quick topic here as we segue out of this and jump into Chuckles, my good friend here, man.
Alright, hold on,
So
let me-
tell us about your new videos that you got up. Tell us
Oh,
about
okay.
what's going on.
This is gonna be part of that episode that I'm doing right now.
Oh, so you're doing
This
you're
whole
shooting
thing
the
is a
whole
fucking
thing.
dream.
So
It's gonna be part of my thing.
Our
Alright.
designated clown here today. He
Since Woody
basically-
can't make it.
Well, it's called You Know What. And it's supposed to be a montage of all the mobster movies, like, you know, the gangster guy.
Mhm.
And he talks like this, you know what I'm saying? I'm
that how they
Alright, what do
talk?
you want to ask me, alright?
That's how
We're
they
gonna
talk?
fucking plug game here or what?
No, we just
All
wanted
right.
to ask you, like, just tell us what
No,
what made you jump into it? Like, what made you? I ask this because if we ever go on your YouTube page, you kind of like bounce around to different things. Like you
Right.
did a movie with us,
Right.
about a clown. You went and you jumped into Boy George
And breakfast
Segway.
cereal.
You did a cereal.
clown.
So what made you jump into the whole mob thing?
Well, it's more comedy, and with the I figured with this, like I always like mobster films, like my whole life, you know what I mean? And I wanted to incorporate all my characters with that mobster film, or
Okay.
with the mobster guy.
Okay.
It's all comedy.
No,
Monster clown.
well, I mean, most
But
of the
I
stuff
mean,
on your.
why I did it? One day I was just bored one day, and I was walking around Walmart. I was like, you know what? You know what the fuck I'm at right now? I'm gonna tell you where I'm at. I'm a Wally World, all right? A lot of fucking weirdos up in this motherfucker. And I was like, you know what? I like this. And then I started doing it, and then I
So you're a wise guy.
wise guy.
Yeah.
And you think I'm a
Okay.
fucking
He's a wise clown.
Okay.
It's
Yo,
a-
and then I did it so much, I started losing my Echo's voice, and then I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? You know, and then like, I got so into the role, I'm like, dude, I'm losing my Chuckles voice, and I was telling my wife, I'm like, I don't like it, and then I'm like, why am I talking like a clown mobster? And I'm just like, dude.
You know what's hilarious? I wait for him to start calling his
Talk
wife.
about the Jackie.
Start calling his wife Maria. Like, yo, Maria,
Maria.
where's my dinner? And she's gonna be like, "What the hell are you calling Maria? Look, Maria, we spoke about this about 7 times already.
Right.
Where's my dinner?"
Right.
And that's what I'm waiting on. But I mean,
Yeah,
like
we-
I said, I watched a couple of them. To me, I think they're funny. It reminds us of this old guy we used to work with a long time ago.
All right.
But
I didn't want to say the name, right?
No,
But
no.
Marshall and Freddie. That character is a combination of both of them.
Nah, G, nah, G.
No, not that Freddie. Not that Freddie.
No,
It's a
like
different
Marshall,
Freddie.
he'd be like before logging in, he's like, why is his light beeping at me here? Am I logged in or what? You know what? I'm gonna go get some coffee. And he got up. I'm like, dude, you can't do that.
That's the sheriff. Right
Yeah,
there.
people are on the phone too with him. Like,
All right, so that's pretty cool.
That's
yeah,
pretty cool.
I
man.
just
So-
did it because I was bored and I enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed watching myself be a fool.
I mean,
You know
it's
what
pretty cool. I mean, if you ever get a chance to check out his page,
It's fucking
crazy.
crazy.
It's crazy.
hilarious. It has its moments where you're just kind of like, did you just really like? He has one of my favorite scenes in there where he's sitting there and he's acting like he's a mob boss and he's having like a Tony Montana moment.
Oh
And then
yeah.
he puts on a Deadpool mask and then he just starts sniffing all his cocaine.
Oh yeah.
and I'm sitting there and I'm
Twisted
like,
Tails.
what is going on here? Like, is this,
Like, it
is this
went
really
left.
happening?
No, because I got up and I'm like, it's baking powder, and you know.
And I was just
All
like,
right. Hey, how you doing, buddy? How you doing here? All right, everybody. Oh, it's a cute little chapter. And eventually,
Poor kid.
once I'm done with the, you know what? I'm gonna alter.
Chuckles
I'm gonna
scares
do
kids.
another Chuckles Playhouse or something, and it's gonna be a TV show with a clown with puppets and Muppets.
Oh,
And I'm gonna do reviews and all that.
So
Like,
Pee Wee Herman.
yeah.
I'm just gonna let you know that I voiced my opinion on this. That's gonna be very, very interesting.
It's gonna be for adults.
Oh.
What you
I'm gonna be like, all right. The clown's gonna order things on Amazon. He's gonna be like, I got this clown that I got an object. You put it in your hand and it turns to life, and then the guy will start talking. And be like, what do you think today?
So you're gonna be having like Sesame
He's retarded.
You gotta look at Beast right now. Beast is like, I ain't
What
spoken
is
up
this?
with this.
All right.
Give me your best monster interpretation.
What do
Go
you
ahead,
mean?
do the
What's your
voice.
best?
Do it.
Give
Let
us
me
your
hear.
best.
Let me hear something.
Give me like a Donnie Brasco.
Donnie
Yeah,
Brasco?
do something, man. Well, let's see what you
What,
can
what,
do.
what do you want me to do? You want me to fucking dance?
Do a good fellas.
All right.
Goodfellas.
No, I mean, I can't think of any, man.
It's a fugazi.
I have to be in the mode. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Well, definitely check out Chuckles' page. Give him your link.
Yeah.
Tell him what it is. Tell
Dead Reaper's Playhouse.
him. All right.
Dead
That's
Reaper's
another
Playhouse.
character.
That's on YouTube.
Reaper. That's another. That's the
Looks like he dropped
character.
Sure.
Yeah, he's demonic looking. He's normal.
All
All right,
Demonic
guys.
looking, he's normal.
No,
but-
if you check out his page, it's interesting.
Yeah, the Dead Reaper. He's more like he tells you the scary stories. You know what I mean? Like I made 2 horror stories like using that character.
Shit.
Kind of like
I like the way he says it.
No Sleep Podcast. Like,
Yeah.
Do it again. Do it.
Dead Reaper.
Do that.
Christian Bell. Boy.
You know the funny thing about it, Joe be pushing him. Joe be like,
Yo.
nah, man,
Yo,
you
do
should
it,
do
bro.
it. Just do it. And I've been like, Joe, don't tell him to do that.
Yeah,
But
do it.
He go for it, baby. He's going make a fool of himself. Joe's like, nah, he's not. No, he's not. I'm like, he's like, you know what you should do one day? You should come into work, just wear everything. And I'm like, nah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
You
I
saw.
want you to come back to
Y'all
work.
saw the gold outfit I'm gonna wear.
Yeah.
So I like shit like that.
Yo, that's what the
Yeah.
goal is. You know,
Oh.
Yo,
Oh my
No,
god.
I have a gold suit. I don't know about gold does.
all gold, everything.
I was about to
I'm telling you, you
say.
should do it.
Never.
Do it.
Do it.
I'm a
Do
cry.
Yeah, what we gonna do for Halloween this year?
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
Lord.
But
I think we should come in as professional wrestlers.
oh no.
Who gonna? Yo, he came with the match. You gotta do Booker
I'm
T.
a
You
girl.
got the dress already.
Oh, you,
Man, I gotta be Booker T. Fuck
You
that.
already
oh,
have
wait, whoa.
I'll be
Look
a
at
Rafiki.
Marty.
Hold on.
I'm being
He could be-
Rafiki. I'm
could
gonna
be
sit
Mark
my
Henry.
ass on people and grind it. That's what I'm gonna do.
Don't
I'm
hate-
Rafiki
don't
the
hate
fuck
on
out
Booker
of
T.
You
motherfuckers.
about to lose your life. Megan looked at you like,
If your
oh
lady's
really?
like, oh, that.
Oh really?
I just
Better
about
die.
Rafiki motherfuckers all day.
I'm gonna make
Everybody
some
but
space
me.
so he can do a spinneroonie for us.
Fata.
Fata.
But nah. So let's.
Hold on, wait, keep that
Hey,
off.
you remember
Is
those
that a whole
dudes that used to
goat?
be like no sexual content and shit back in the day?
All right to censor.
Yeah, right to censor.
We will
That
fight
shit.
the good fight.
Oh, I used to love those guys.
You like them?
Yeah, because they're the ones that censored the whole train.
You never watched? You never watched it? Come on, man. You need to watch a little
The
bit.
Godfather and his
Of
whole
the Godfather
train.
the
That's
Godfather
what I'm
used to
talking
show
about,
up with like
Nah,
5 or 4 like just scandalous ass
Yeah.
women, bro.
Yeah.
He would come into the ring, and then whoever was coming to fight him, he'd be like, "Yo, I give you an option. You can fight me here tonight, and I don't got no problem fighting you, or you can pick one of these hoes." And you sit there, and mind you like 12, 13, you sit there just like, "Yo, just take a hoe, bro."
Hey, yo, Jeremy the Kid Law be like, hoes!
And they used to dance in the ring.
Dude.
So the right to censor shut that down.
And then the rest of the session shut that down. But I think that because a lot of things was changing then, so they had to. But he would come out in the full outfit, like the hat,
With the cane.
with the vest, the cane, and everything. And I mean, just a trainer girl.
Oh,
I remember one night he came out with a trainer girl,
A whole
and I was
wrestling
like, damn.
pass.
And then Val Venus showed up, and I was like, God, jeez. And then Val Venus was a wrestler.
star.
Oh, I know
who
who
was
Val
acting like a
Venus
porn
is.
star.
I know who Val
Yo.
Venus is.
Tina Jameson.
Well, rhymes of Venus.
You're like,
And then he showed up one day, and then he was like, "Yo, You ain't even had to ask. I just take all of them off of you. And the Godfather was like, alright. And it wasn't even a fight. I was like,
It wasn't a
God,
fight.
jeez.
Those were the good days of wrestling.
Oh man. We're gonna have a wrestling podcast next week. So I'm gonna try and see if we can get
Some
some
friends.
some
Hey, Vic.
wrestling people,
Some wrestling
stuff.
fans.
Yeah, just go up there and get to her. Yeah.
Dude, I had
It's on the green chair.
I remember when I used to have the freaking soundtrack.
You had the soundtrack.
The aggression? Yeah, my
Oh,
dad got it
nice.
for me.
Man, dude, I miss it because it's even just going back and thinking of the times we used to sit there and be like, yo, 9 o'clock is coming. Let me finish this homework real quick.
Yes.
I remember, I had a homework free
Waking
pass
with the
just
man.
one time just to watch wrestling.
Going on,
Exactly. Especially The Rock. What kind of pie do you like? Cherry pie?
You like poutine pie?
Yo, hold on.
Poutine!
Hey, I just wanna show everybody here, everybody in those guys' podcast
Keep
right there.
calm. Keep calm.
Yo, what the fuck am I? Why the fuck do I look like this? I'm fucking dreaming here.
You know
And then I'm in
what?
those guys. You know what? I'm just gonna put it
This
down
is
here.
really happening.
I can record it. That's gonna be for my movie.
Hey!
Yo.
Totally need a drink now.
What's going on, big guy? What's going on, tough guy?
Weekend with the mouse.
Yo,
Yo.
So time out. Tell us about some of your favorite wrestlers. Hold up. Malfunction. All right, let me tell me favorite wrestler.
So Hulk Hogan, when he first came out, man, he had the old moves. He took down the Giant. I mean, that was his classic.
Okay.
He had a line of toys, all that shit.
Pasta Mania!
He can also play the bass guitar.
We go.
Oh yeah!
Macho Man plays the trumpet.
I was just a boy!
Everybody got hyped because of Hogan.
Right.
Yeah, of course.
Because we used to say our prayers, eat our vitamins, and all that
How
shit.
he went out in the end. But in the beginning, that motherfucker was the shit. I mean, a Rocky movie and everything? Come on.
Yeah, and he got
He was
a
doing
lot
The
of
Rock before
shit
The
from
Rock
Vince
was The
McMahon
Rock.
for doing that shit. You know that, right?
What?
That he got a lot of shit because Vince told him not to go do the Rocky movie, and he went and did the Rocky movie, and Vince gave him a whole bunch of shit. For
I
that.
don't know. He's been treating
Yeah,
him like
because,
that.
he's a control freak, Vince. He wants everybody under his fucking heel.
Yeah.
And, once you get enough fame, fuck him.
It's because he's got big grape nuts.
Grapefruits, yeah. The genetic jackhammer.
He calls them right here. He walks like this on purpose.
Look, like they too big.
Oh, Vince McMahon's walk.
Hell yeah, that Vince McMahon one.
Hip walk.
Anytime you post that in like a chat or anything,
Yeah.
about
I used
Vince
to like
McMahon,
that.
everyone's like, damn.
I used to know he used to shake his head all the time.
I was drinking. And
I'm gonna go home
one
and
day.
give my wife the genetic jackhammer.
It's therapeutic.
Oh, Vince. And Pop Stephanie came out. Oh, so.
Oh, but Stephanie looked good.
Stephanie does look
Yeah.
good. She looked good from back in the day.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, she was better back in the day.
But that's her
She's
story.
older though.
Her story is kind of like her story. I don't know if you ever get a chance to, but like they tell the story about like how she met Triple H and like how like he was engaged to China
Yeah.
and
Gross.
he was talking to her, bro. That was crazy. I was like,
Rest in peace, China. Rest in peace, China.
Hall of Famer.
Who's about to make the Hall of Fame, right?
yeah. Cause she said it in like one of her like last internet interviews. She was like, she was messing around with Triple H, and she was like, and she approached her. She was like, look, I know you're the boss's daughter, so I'm being respectful to you. Please leave my fiance alone. And she was like, oh, I'm not doing anything. Da, 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 da. And then she said like a month later, Triple H came to her and like broke everything off, moved out of the house that they were in, and everything.
Stephanie or China?
China was kind of bad.
Stephanie came with money. China was kind of
Mainly.
Oh, you gotta ask Sean Waltman about that one night in China.
Whoa.
She's looking like a man.
Whoa.
What do you have on DVD?
Sad, though.
That's what
You
foul mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, Swede, you got all the underground shit. Let's not go there.
Oh,
No, I don't.
Yo.
If anybody
He said
got
Swede.
if I got it from anybody, it would be you.
That's right. That's right. Keep it on download. Doc.
Are you wanking off over there?
That's what his name's Woody. Yeah.
.com.
And if you're not down with that, we got new words for you.
Suck it.
Yo, you remember? you remember when we had him on the live stream and his face he kept like hiding? I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
Woody, he's over here talking shit about you.
Oh, you mean the
Be nice, Woody. Be nice. Nah, because you gonna start some smoke.
No,
and we
dude,
can't. And we ain't dealing with that today.
Because the vanishing clown finally showed the fuck up.
Oh. Says you, bitch.
Hurt my heart.
Here's the
Oh, why you gotta be
whoa.
like that, Woody?
Yeah, but you're on a little phone and he's here. So
He has no friends.
No, but
That's it, I'm jumping off a bridge here.
Let's segue back. Let's segue back into the wrestling thing. Definitely. Next week we're gonna do a WrestleMania. Building up for WrestleMania. I'm gonna have some.
that's gonna be cool.
Have some wrestlers. I'm gonna have some. I wish I could get some wrestlers in.
Oh,
God, ass, right? But I'm gonna have some
put
some
some
wrestling fans in, and then we're gonna
Go to NXT.
do a whole
NXT.
good bit. So I'm looking forward to
Too
that.
bad we can't
But,
have Jim Ross.
Hey,
I know.
Stone Cold. Stone
Dude,
Cold.
he sold most of those events.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
He sold most of those events.
Jerry Lawler did too. I like
Puppies.
Dude, when he so I've been watching a lot of like the old matches, and even when I got sick like really bad. I was watching like the old matches, and it was like Undertaker versus Mankind. And I don't know if you ever watched that match, but that was probably one of the most dangerous matches. Like, dude, they were walking on the cage, and the cage was imploding anyway.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this is insane.
It wasn't, yeah.
Oh,
it wasn't meant for that.
Dude,
Right,
so
right.
when he threw him off, right?
Oh
that
my
that
God.
whole thing, he's dead. He's dead. I was like, yep, I'm sold. I'm watching this. So I kick back and I'm watching it, and I'm like, yo, the way how he just talks, and he could sell you a fight.
Yeah.
Like he could sell, like when Mike Tyson came and Mike Tyson was in the ring with Stone Cold and the rest of them, he sold that. I was like, damn, Tyson and Austin. He was like, and Austin's doing that. I was like, you know what?
And all they were doing was standing.
Yeah, and all they were doing is standing there pushing each other. But you know the funny thing about it, when they brought Mike Tyson on for the interview, Mike Tyson was like, that was the time I just got my band. They told me, Vince McMahon told me to come. I'm gonna just cause a whole bunch of chaos.
He
I
was
just
down
need
for
you in
that
it.
shit.
And he was like, fuck yeah, because I've been missing all the chaos. And he was like, yeah, when he showed up, he was like, that's exactly what he wanted. He was like, that's exactly what he strived on.
Right.
But he was like, because he needed that, because I guess, you know, back in the time when Mike Tyson was dealing with everything, and you know about like everything that he was going through,
Right.
Martini, but like he loved that. And then like that whole WrestleMania, I never cared for Shawn Michaels. I didn't give two shits about Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, and that's
After watching that match, I was like,
Dude.
Shawn Michaels is probably one of my favorites.
Yeah.
A matter of fact,
Entertainer.
I told Susan, I was like, his intro song, I want it at my wedding. I want to come out to sexy boy.
Oh,
And Susan
We
was
would
like,
not allow it.
Susan looked at me. She was like, nah, I'm good.
Hey, just give Susan that sweet chin music.
He's sexy.
He just want to do the flex real quick with the
That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do.
Just
With the
let him do it.
pyrotechnics in the back, I probably burned down half the flowers that we had.
Whole wedding in flames.
Can you imagine that? I'm just sitting there in my suit, just going like this, and all the confetti in the back. All my boys like this. Oh man. She's like, no. So what I did, right, was I started playing the song, and I started playing the song. It was like, I'm just a sexy boy. And she's like, no, turn this shit off. And I was like, I want to play this at the wedding. I want this to be my theme song when I come out. And she was like, no. So I was like, all right, if I don't come out to that, it'll come out to Stone Cold. Everyone's be like,
They're coming and breaking glass.
so serious about it, and then I was like, "What is that?" And he goes, "This is what I want to walk down the aisle." And I looked at him, and I was just like, "You lost your fucking mind."
Yo, the altar
Let him come out and
Well,
Devin is dying over here,
the
brother.
altar has to be in a ring.
yo.
Lost it.
Susan,
He can come out like Ric Flair. With the roll
you come out, and then just come out with my suit on, just like, and turn around, and on the back of it says Nature Boy. Oh my gosh.
Susan wouldn't come out for that wedding.
That wedding.
That's alright. Susan, if you do that, Susan can do Undertaker's.
She gonna come out and choke slam.
I hear dong. I'm like, this girl Bella.
Let me tell you, before I do it, I think it will be my sister, his mom, both moms, everybody will do it before
They
I
can
do
do
it.
Kane.
gonna have every version of Undertaker standing there.
Every single family member who's a girl in his family will jump him before I
Look,
do.
first of all, I don't know what you're talking
If
about.
he came out like the Godfather,
Bruh. Imagine he came out like the Godfather. Death.
Look, I'm dying right now. Y'all need to
So
chill
you gotta
out.
have a wedding and a funeral at the same time.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Shit, for sure.
Y'all need to give me a sec here. Hold up.
fuck that. You know, I the Ultimate Warrior. Thanks.
No.
I'll come out as fucking Dude Love or something.
So we're getting
Did no one ever get that? Hold
Wars
up,
Day.
hold up. If you ever get a chance to watch the '98 Royal Rumble, yo,
Yeah.
he came out
I have
as
every
Dude
Rumble.
Love.
Yeah.
He came out as
Cactus
Jack.
Cactus
Jack.
Jack.
Yo,
He
people were
came out
laughing
as
at me.
Mankind. I was like, how do you get how you get 3 opportunities
And you
three
still
opportunities to come to the ring and still lose? I was like,
Because
yo.
he's a horrible wrestler.
Yeah, but dude, that was funny.
Nah,
That was
he went
funny.
at it with the Undertaker. That hell of a he had that his tooth in his nose.
Dude, he had his tooth in
I
his
was
nose.
like, yo, he wildin'.
Wow.
Yo,
I
Yeah, he's a daredevil. He's a stunt. I
Really
mean,
put
that's
his
all he
life on the
was.
line.
they pushed that to the
Thumbtacks.
next
Yeah,
level.
Staples.
Barbed wire.
But if you think
You'll
about
never
it,
see
like,
another match like that.
even that fight was really, really good.
Yeah.
Like, and even like going back and like watching like all the old WrestleManias and like Shawn Michaels WrestleMania was good with Austin. Like I said, my favorite was Rock versus Stone Cold because ain't nobody
WrestleMania
can sell,
17.
ain't nobody can sell a move like The Rock does. When The Rock gets hit with a move, I mean he rolls like 7 times in
Your
the
whole
ring.
family feels
Like,
it.
and every time it was like 1, 2, and then he just go like this. You just saw the whole crowd just
And
go,
you just see him
"Ah!"
look.
Like,
You
it's
should be
just
seeing him looking at the camera like I'm waiting.
like- yeah, like, he's-
Okay, let me kick out.
I was like, oh man, like just watching those matches, like you're just sitting there, and then, even when I was sick, I was like, I'm dying in the bed, dude, but I'm just like laughing because I'm like, yo, this is probably one of my favorite matches. One of my favorite matches, even like old school like Buried Alive matches. Like the outfits that The Rock used to show up in. He used to wear this big ass Versace shirt with like all his pants, come down, beat the shit out of people with church shoes, gators.
If you ever played SmackDown, he could come out in that outfit and you could wrestle in that outfit.
Exactly.
Yo, remember when he was a guest referee with the Bulldog and Triple H?
Yeah.
And he did the Rock at the people's elbow. He was sliding.
Yeah.
Yo, dude,
He was
that
that- they don't make. They don't
I know.
they don't do it like they used to, man.
For real, especially when they had the WWF restaurant.
Yes.
He did that track with Wyclef. It doesn't matter. Like, oh my gosh, there was so much good shit back
Nah.
then.
Do they still have the hardcore championship where you fight
No.
where-
Nah,
No.
playgrounds and
No more
That shit was
24/7s.
hilarious, because you just see a dude just walking in. As soon as he walk in,
He get
he's
clocked.
just like, yo, boom, it's like, God damn, that's how we started.
No, playing it on the
You'll be
video
eating like
game.
dinner or some shit.
You play it on a video game, that'd be funny as hell because you start
the
the match
24/7.
and you be like, nah, let's go all the way to the back, and then you
Yeah.
I just fight your way to the back, not trying to KO each other, just to go to the
Yeah.
back,
When they-
trying to grab the sledgehammer.
That match where they threw old boy through I think it was Kane. No,
Raven?
it was a hardcore match. It was Raven. It was a hardcore match between Raven, Kane, and the Big Show. Yo, my man picked up old boy and threw him through a glass. I was just like, that's my. I literally was watching. I was like, that looks like my parents' office. Boom, he threw him through the glass. I was like, that looks like somebody threw my mom's office. I was like, God, jeez, I want to do that. I was like, God. I was like, yo. And then it's so funny. Like I watched that match, and the next day I came in. And David shows up into work with his leather coat and everything on, and I'm just like, oh look, it's Raven.
yeah, that's why I said. But if you ever want to watch classic fights, watch with the Hardy Boys against
Oh yeah,
Oh.
the Hardy
Edge and
Boys,
and
Edge and Christian.
Christian.
And
Those
y'all
are
want to talk about
Laters
NXT?
and ladders.
TLC.
TLC.
Table, ladders, chairs.
Well, if y'all want to talk about the
Mm.
Hardys and Edge and Christian, you
Yes.
gotta watch rivalries between Matt Hardy and Edge.
Yes.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Dude,
Well,
those
Lita.
guys
Where he stole
Yes.
his girl,
He
dude.
stole
Yeah.
Lita.
And I thought it was
those
fake.
are beautiful matches.
What's up? You're out. Well, that's the whole point.
Until you get his
Deal breaker.
his Shawn Michaels entrance.
Yeah, I want my show.
Listen, Don't do it.
It's not gonna
I'm
happen.
tell you right now. Don't
Yeah, she was too
Somebody pull up YouTube real quick.
Don't do
No,
it.
yo,
Right?
Ted,
Do
we
it.
should do the DX entrance when they invaded WCW. Come on with a GX camera.
I'm telling you, don't do it.
Hold up.
Don't do it. You're gonna get
Somebody
choke
pull up-
slammed at the
somebody
wedding,
pull up YouTube
bro.
real quick.
No,
I'm
Pull up-
telling you,
pull up
you're
YouTube.
gonna
Yo,
get.
pull up YouTube on your phone.
I'm not
I'm
participating.
not participating.
I'm not getting. Listen, I am not getting choked. You're gonna get choke slammed at your wedding, bro.
You can play that at the
By the way,
honeymoon.
are you guys going
No.
to the
Yeah.
Bachelorette?
Sexy boy.
Hey, look.
Are
Do that
y'all
on the
going to
honeymoon. What the
Bachelorette?
fuck?
When is it?
Oh shit.
It's March.
March.
It's in
Man,
March.
Miami.
In Miami. You guys,
In Miami.
It's just a weekend. It's a weekend.
Look,
Yeah, we can act out.
bruh,
I need days.
bruh.
I need days.
If you want to carpool,
I need
We're
days.
Let me
all
know.
carpooling. We're all carpooling.
I need the days.
pull up that YouTube real quick.
What-
I know you ain't about to play that song.
Hell yeah, we playing.
Listen, I'm gonna just let you know right
Dude, you
now.
should have your alarm clock set as that.
You gonna get-
March 29th.
you know you-
I'm
oh, yeah, you
I'm probably
can.
gonna download it.
It's gonna be near
I used to have the Undertaker's.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Those Hardy?
Dude, we used to have the we used to have the Flintstones when we left work.
Mhm.
So every here, like, yep, time to go. You found it? You
I
found it?
remember when Stone
You found
Cold
it?
pulled out the milk truck.
Yo,
Yeah, yeah.
no, that was Kurt
That's
Angle.
bit- yeah,
Kurt Angle
yeah.
brought out
Yeah.
the milk truck.
No, yeah,
Is it
Kurt
the
Angle.
beer
Kurt
truck?
Here's a
Angle brought
couple
out
of
the
teams
milk
that-
truck.
Monster
Yeah.
truck.
Hey, here's a couple of
Monster
teams
Truck,
most of y'all don't know
Zamboni.
about. Here's a couple of teams most of y'all don't know about. Killer Bees and the Strike Force. Who knows who those guys are?
I don't even know. Who
See?
that is.
Way to date yourself.
What is that? Like
I'm just saying.
you know, like
80s,
80s.
80s.
What about
Look up the Killer Bees and Strike Force. Oh,
God. I'm telling you. And then
I
you
get
gotta
that?
then while it wait till it get to the climax part, and then you gotta play the Kane music or the Undertaker music because he's gonna get choke slammed at the wedding.
Tombstone.
Yeah,
You can play.
I'm gonna do a backflip and everything.
yeah. Don't hurt yourself.
We gotta get the pyrotechnics
bro,
right
you
there.
should come out as Kobe Kingston, bro.
Oh,
No, you
No,
know
Teddy
what
Long.
killed me?
Teddy Long.
You know, I want to know who the fuck was throwing Stone Cold them damn beers.
It's actually
that's
he was actually a timekeeper. Yeah, and he did it for like 20 plus years.
I thought it was
And he
on-
never
But that-
fucking missed.
But that's what
he
I'm
never
saying.
fucking missed.
Like that nigga,
Yeah.
He missed a
he's
couple
a
times.
no, he never
No.
missed. He
Like
never
if,
missed.
if he missed, it was because Stone Cold wasn't paying attention.
Right.
Yeah.
That dude was on point no matter.
I thought it was
The Andersons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Arn Anderson, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, bruh,
It was one of them, the brothers. I don't know.
that beer came from left field, right field.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It came from the ceiling.
Sometimes he always brought himself sometimes too.
He needs to be a freaking Hall of Famer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
We need to. We need
Yeah,
to
I
ask
think
him.
Arn
As a
Anderson
wrestler,
is.
he
Yeah,
is.
he is.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
good.
I'm talking about the beer thrower.
Yeah, as a
That's
beer
it.
thrower
That became
too.
the beer
You need to get him.
Oh,
Need
the
to
ring, the ding 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 guy.
need to get him put in there twice.
All right. So segueing from
wrestling.
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 Let me jump into boxing real quick.
You going on
Can I get quick boxing?
Oh my
Can I get
God.
quick
You're
boxing?
gonna put a lot of people to bed now.
So my boy Joshua just had an interview the other day. He looks to be set and ready. He's he looks good.
He does. And so catch the breakdown of that fight on the Fitz and Martini boxing channel, all right?
Hey, you know you're gonna throw about, you know you're gonna give me a quick argument real quick.
I like
all,
AJ.
all I want to know is the guy that he's about to fight. How is he? Because I heard that he's good, but his jabs are not as hard.
Baby Miller is not fast at all. He's very powerful. If it goes past 2 rounds, he's gonna get knocked the fuck out like everybody else.
All right.
And he's not gonna be a challenge.
Okay.
He has no experience.
It's done.
No, yeah, it's a done deal. It's a definitely a win for AJ on his first fight.
Well, we don't know yet.
You'll see. You'll see.
But when
I haven't been wrong yet in 2019.
Check out Fitz and Martini page. When that segment comes up, I'm gonna have all my
We're gonna have
UK stuff.
Yes, we're gonna have the Chiz as a guest, and definitely
Again.
gonna give you a great break.
Fan.
Yeah, I'm
The fan.
gonna be the fan again. You know, it's so funny. We try to get fans, and then they always like flake out. So I'm like,
And
I'll be the
models.
fan
And
again.
models.
Yeah, what's up with
So, and the last one we had a clown.
that? Okay. Delivering milk, which is weird.
No, actually, it was not milk. It was vodka.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, it's a big game.
No, you brought the cookies. He brought the cookies.
Yes, he did.
Cookies
So-
and vodka.
So,
Yeah.
anything we can look for the next one, Martini? What are we looking for towards the next one?
The next one is gonna actually be put on YouTube on May May 26th. We're gonna upload the next one, next preview, and y'all gonna watch
Did
that.
you say May?
What the fuck?
May?
March?
May? March or May? May
No,
is far.
February. I'm sorry.
What,
guys.
what comes after
I know.
February?
Listen, I had too much to drink tonight.
Oh.
February 26th, we're uploading the next fight preview. Watch is gonna have a beautiful Asian girl serving us food and liquor. Serving us food and liquor on this one.
Asian.
Why she not here today?
You see how Wade King had to like make sure he had his mask on tight when he said Asian. He said dream. I mean, I love you, baby.
I think his dreams was wagging a little bit.
Alright, I'm not ready for
He's like, I could be a fan then.
She pat you in the back. She was like, oh, okay, Asian fan.
No, I already know. I already know.
I thought he
If an
learned his lesson
Asian,
from Kevin.
if an Asian
Yeah,
presents
well, you know I didn't learn my
herself,
lesson.
I'm gone.
That
That's
just
it.
means stay the hell away from Kevin. That's what that means. Stay the hell away from Kevin.
Yeah, so
fuck
yeah,
that.
so we're definitely gonna do the page. So we'll definitely guys check it out. We're gonna take a quick break.
Whoop.
Back.
Whoop, whoop.
All right. So we are back. We had to shorten it down because Wade King had a little thing going on.
They had to bounce.
Good
God almighty.
But we got Chuckles back.
Sorry about that.
So give us some more mob stuff, man.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
First of all, what's the mob character's name? What's his name?
You know what?
Because his name ain't Chuckles.
I was thinking about Chucky Milano. My
Nice,
last name's
nice.
Milan, and I said Chuckles. Chucky
Sounds like Ray
Chucky
Milano.
Come on.
So who's that female actress? Milano. Melissa
Milano.
Melissa Milano.
Ooh, that's you related
You
her?
related to her? That's your sister?
Probably, man.
Dude, where'd your
Is
accent?
Ray Romano your brother?
That girl who is she married to like Nicholas Shea or some shit?
Yeah.
Boss girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She used to be on
pretty
MTV.
one.
She used to be on MTV.
The redheaded.
Oh, I
bitch.
remember her.
Yeah.
Where's your accent? You can't get out of character.
Nah, you look. I'm not gonna lie, dude. You look just like Bret Hart.
Lucky
For sure,
Luciano.
bro.
You said Lucky
Record you
Luciano?
guys
What do you
on
say? Chucky
He's the
Marliano.
excellence of execution.
All right, I'm telling you. All right, so we're gonna jump into this last topic here, guys. Just want to make sure we got everything going. But Valentine's Day just passed. I know. Beast was beasting on a Valentine's Day.
That's not new.
I know you got a story for us, Beast. Give us a story.
No stories.
Give us a Valentine's Day story.
He does not kiss and
I
tell,
can tell you
sir.
one about the past.
What about
Hey.
what about the day after National Side Chick Day? What happened?
Oh!
There's just such thing.
Wasn't that before? Isn't that before Valentine's
Yeah,
Day?
that's right after Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
You can't be with them. You gotta get
No, you gotta be before or after.
The day before. The day
But
after.
Before.
National Side Chick Day does either take place on the 13th or the 15th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Depending on the situation.
Exactly.
You know what's so funny, right? So at work we saw these girls getting gifts after Valentine's Day. I was like, oh snap! It's National Side Chicks Day, so this is where all these gifts.
Yeah, yeah.
50%
Yeah.
discount.
Mad.
Yeah,
They
it
were
was
just like,
crazy.
I ain't no side chick. I'm married. I'm like, oh okay. So
50%
You're
off.
gonna be married and get the gift a day
a
after.
day after, I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh.
okay.
You
So
tell
only
me
two
you're not a side
To
chick.
be fair though, I did order flowers for 2 girls at work, and the flower place told me that they couldn't deliver to the next day. So I said, "What's the fucking point? Forget it."
Okay.
And
Oh.
So Martini
But prime
basically
example.
admitted to his side
Prime
chick.
example.
Oh.
Your girls.
they were friends.
Oh.
So, National Side
Side
Chick
chick
Day.
day. Exactly.
And you see why he has chick problems.
Hey. See?
And she's just a friend while you're ordering flowers.
Man.
Cause it's cute.
No, it's not cute. It sends some mixed signals.
She said-
Mixed signals, man. Mixed signals right there.
You ever tell you what that says? That's
Mixed signals.
Forward you on the day, but
And
the day after, I got
Yeah, but
that
that's why I canceled the order, cause I wanted it the day of, not the day after.
Midnight.
Got my refund.
I got it on the side.
Actually, I'm still waiting for my damn refund.
Oh, I
man.
think I mine.
You got it?
I hadn't even
Damn.
filed yet.
I filed as soon as it opened.
See, I waited about a week and then I filed. So
I was
I'm hoping
filed
this
now.
week. You'll know. You'll know when I wear a gold outfit to
I
work.
filed
I
in
got
March
mine.
because I like to get mine to words like that.
Yo, that damn outfit costs $140. Just to
From
be gold
Wish?
one day.
From Wish?
To be gold one day. Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna take like
Yo,
6
he gonna
months.
be Danny Griffin when he wore that gold suit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Flavor Flav.
Wow.
I got the
Oh
gold
my
hat.
God, you
I
gotta
got the
show
gold
it to
suit, the
No,
gold shirt, the
we
gold
got
tie, the
everything
gold
ordered,
shoes,
like
the gold
everything.
watch,
I
the
was
gold
like, bruh.
ring, the gold bracelet. I'm gonna be
So you look like
Ripping.
the
Bling,
statue
bling.
of Oscar.
yes.
Give us the flare. Give us the flare. You
Now you gotta
gonna
do
be.
the.
I'm gonna walk into work that day like woo,
Woo! Woo!
Going to work like that.
yo.
Ow!
Yes, they love it. Right when I wear the purple orange.
No, they're actually secretly laughing at you. They're not. They're
That's
not
fine.
laughing with you. They're
That's
laughing at
fine.
you.
That's fine.
I'm just
As long
kidding.
as they're laughing. See, if you can't make them scream, my mama told me make them laugh.
I don't want you to turn it into a meme though.
Too late. Too late.
Yeah, it's too late.
Too late for that.
I've done the all orange, the all purple.
All purple. Gringus.
There's one more color. I forget.
Purple. You did the all purple.
Yellow.
You
The,
better
the
pray.
red. You did the purple.
Oh, all
the
red. All red.
The yellow.
The purple, the red, the orange.
Yeah.
And not
And
just
now
any-
gold.
Safety cone. Safety cone.
Safety cone orange.
Safety cone.
Gold is
So
gold.
you out here dressing up like a
Yes.
bag of Skittles?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
My dude, he looked like every Dick Tracy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they love it though.
He should have been like, "Hey, Pinhead." I was like, "Yo, that's what I said."
You know who my favorite character was? Mr. Blockhead.
Oh yeah,
Remember
definitely.
that guy?
Really?
Purple.
The Blockhead guy.
Around this side? Around this side?
Yeah. He has like the matching watch, the
Everything,
ring.
dude. He showed up one day in like matching watch, matching everything, and we're just like,
Bro,
"Yo."
Pit
Bro,
name slip back.
This is how he flexes that word. This is how he flexes that
You're
word.
looking like a pimp named Slipback. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And he rocked the championship belt.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, I did. I did.
Yeah.
I wore spandex.
like Stone Cold.
I had the I had the NWO shirt with a spandex USA pants and a belt like this, and the Macho Man glasses. Yo,
Oh yeah, that's right. Glasses.
I'll be having fun at work.
I'm telling you, Chuckles, that should be your next. Do me a favor. Do
Chunko.
research on Bret Hart.
Bruh.
I'm
Do it.
telling you,
He does.
you could pull that off.
You
Really?
come in here serious.
You can
He
pull
wears
that off.
shades,
Alright,
he
I'm
wears
gonna do
black
that.
shades.
You could pull that
No,
off.
the crow. The crow.
black shades.
He could do the
hair
crow.
down,
Crow, crow.
hair
You
down.
can do Sting.
Sting. Sting. There's
Oh,
Sting.
I can see you as
Sting.
All right.
With the makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, that'll be.
Maybe Gold Dust.
With the long black.
Gold Dust, dude. Gold Dust. Gold Dust.
All right.
Long black leather jacket.
Pick one, and then I'll be that.
Sting, bro.
You should,
I think-
Sting or Bret Hart.
Stinger,
brother. Sting. All right.
Gotta bring a bat
If
though.
you do Sting, we'll all dress up.
You gotta bring the bat.
All right,
You gotta bring the baseball bat. Baseball bat.
Because
Don't dare me.
Jose gonna dress up as Godfather. You know he can do it.
Yo,
You can do it.
yo, I'm down. I'm doing it.
Who should I be?
No, he should do Godfather because he already got the
Eddie
suit.
Guerrero.
And
Pretty long. Pretty long.
Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero.
I could do it.
That's a good one.
Eddie Guerrero.
Who's
Oh.
that Spanish dude that was rolling with NWO? I forgot his name. God, jeez.
Oh, El Machismo.
Nah. Latino beats.
Oh, you know who you can come as? Rey Mysterio. I can see you
Bruh.
wearing the mask.
Oh. He's too tall.
Definitely.
He's too tall.
I could do
Tom,
Ray.
it's gonna be
Ramon.
mankind.
Man.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Now that had to be Woody.
Oh,
Yeah, because he has long
Oh,
hair.
right?
The Dudley brother.
Oh,
Oh,
Levi.
yeah.
Oh.
little-
Is that a fat
yeah.
joke? Is that a fat joke?
You could go as
Dudley?
what's his name? Oh,
Dudley?
I can see you as Owens.
No, fuck that.
No, he'll be Val Venus.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can see
right.
that.
Yeah, right.
Can you imagine he just showed up to work with just a towel on? Yes. He'd be like, yo, is there a sausage?
Yeah, right.
Mark,
Yeah.
you should be the Rock, like a skinny Rock.
Bruh.
Dude, you can do it. You got the hair, man.
So I'd be Booker T. I ain't
Nah,
right.
nah.
I'd shave everything off. And just show up.
All right.
You gotta do the dreads though. You gotta have the dreads
Yo,
though.
if we do that when you do a skit, remember that the Hulk Hogan skit? I'm gonna put my hand, my
Yeah.
hand,
Dave.
Yo,
Oh.
go out in the parking lot, bro. We can get like fruits and stuff and just like attack each other. Well, you remember like that one video where they're in a supermarket and they're both like,
Yeah,
was
bro.
it?
Safety cone.
We are not trying to get
a
arrested.
traffic cone.
Traffic
No,
cone.
but do you remember in the supermarket when they're all like, was it Stone Cold?
Yeah, it was
and,
Stone Cold Booker T.
and
I
they're
was
putting
fighting
ketchup
that.
on each other, dude.
And he acts like all serious when he walks in. He's like, oh, you know,
Yeah.
he's like nothing,
When
nothing
you
out of the
wearing a
blue.
suit like that, okay.
Hey, nothing out of the
When you
blue.
wearing them color suits, you gotta be walking in like Vince McMahon.
People, no, and I do it. People love it. They be looking like, oh shit.
Yeah, because he'll show up in a suit, and even the big boss, they come down there and be like,
Wow.
they don't get mad,
Yeah.
they don't complain, they just stop and they look, they stop, they look,
Take pictures.
laughing,
Yeah.
and they say, only martini,
Yeah.
and then walk right
Yeah,
down,
they do
and
the
walk
double
right
take.
away,
Yeah.
and we're sitting there with laptops and everything, just looking at him, just.
That's our boy.
Yeah. They're taking photos, you know.
And then we got one guy, one boss who shows up. He just looks, and he's like,
Oh, Gary.
Martini.
Oh.
What are you doing? What are you doing? And he's just like,
Let me tell you something.
He's like, it's a purple day. You got purple rain. We got to make it. He's just like, back in my day. And I was just like, and I'm sitting there, and dude, you got to see, he shows up with the chains,
And
the
everything.
rings,
crazy,
everything.
bro.
And he be killing it.
Character completely.
Dude, what about when I showed up with the suitcase? You haven't seen me with the suitcase?
Yo,
Oh,
yeah.
dude. All I'm waiting for him to say is money in the bank.
That contract.
Say, where's the bell?
Dude, all I do is order entry. I'm walking in with suitcases. Like, what? What do you think you
Got a lot of orders in that briefcase.
No, when he came in with the
That's his lunch.
vest and the gloves.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know
Yeah.
how every movie scene where they put the
Remember when
kids
he came
down
with
and
the
they
vest
turn
and
it
the
over
gloves?
and flip it open?
Yeah.
Dude,
doesn't
you
just
know what's
order
so
the
funny?
best.
He showed up one day, and there's another guy we work with. He was on one of the podcasts. Jeremy.
Yeah.
Jeremy will show up in the suit, the tie, like
Bow tie.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. Me, I get up in the morning. I'm like, yo, this is my work clothes. This clothes is dedicated to just work. Everything else is for my weekend, and I don't care. But them, they show up in bow ties
Yeah, I mean,
and everything, suspenders.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
show up in cargo pants,
Yeah.
sneakers,
Oh,
and
really?
a hoodie, and I work in the call center.
Really? Dude, I show up with a tie, a
Yo,
suit,
and
and
I look like a biker when I
I'm
come
known
there.
as
Yeah.
being the
Right.
Yo.
headphone guy.
Yo.
and then this dude shows up like looking like he came off a bike,
Yeah.
driving a Camry. I'm like,
with the shades.
shades and everything. I'm waiting
The
for him
Sons
to
of
show up with a
Anarchy
helmet.
jacket and
I'm
everything.
waiting for him to show up with a helmet. I'm like, oh, you rode today? Nah, I just brought the helmet.
He sits right next to me when he comes. He looks like a biker gang.
Yeah.
like
Sons of Anarchy jacket, you
hair
know.
all done. He's just like, and he's like, glasses and everything. He's like,
You don't want to fuck with that guy.
it was crazy out there when I was coming in, and I'm like, wow, did you almost get hit off your bike? He was like, nah, man, I was driving in my car, and somebody came over, and I'm like,
Traffic on I-4.
Hey, safety first.
His moped.
Ain't gonna write no damn.
His
motorcycle
moped.
law.
I'm waiting for you one day to be just on bike, just.
See Gary's face when I walked there, all gold from head to toe.
All gold.
All money.
Yo, he's gonna just double take. He's like, yo, I
Wow.
We're
can't.
gonna find this guy.
I would
Dude, you should find a suit that's printed in money. Well, not actual money, but money printed.
What?
They have
Yo,
it too.
Yeah.
yo, man,
Yeah.
Halloween. Halloween, he goes so hard. Halloween, he showed up one day in a gorilla suit.
Yeah.
Just all gorilla, and he was like arm wrestling, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, this is not the department I signed up for. I know that.
But no, see, if we did that, we would get yelled at. Martini? No. He's like,
The worst one he did was the hot dog.
Oh
He
yeah,
put the mustard
like
all
a
over
hot
the
dog one
Yeah, he
time.
put mustard all
And it
over
had
it, like
must-
going down.
I
I'm
had
like,
mustard
dude,
going down my face.
you're
and
so
And I had two
stupid.
girls putting their tongues together, taking pictures.
Yeah,
like that.
bro.
I was like,
Hey,
dude, your it costume, his it costume was amazing though.
This shit sounds like some R. Kelly shit.
No, he doesn't pee on them, but you know.
I was a hot dog, and yo, I had fun.
Yo, I'm telling you,
I was the It last year too. Remember?
He was a little smoky.
No, Batman.
Yo, back
Oh,
in the
yeah,
day,
before
bro.
that was
No, you were Batman this year, and then
Yeah.
last year you were it.
Yeah, it was awesome
The year
though.
before that,
Dude, and it was cold, so my thing was this big. And it was spandex pants. And I kept telling people that my thing was usually looks bigger.
Oh my god.
He's a grower, not a shower.
yeah, so
Yo, that was dying.
you know what's so funny? The crazy thing about it is that this one chick at her job, she went so fucking hard on her costume, like so hard. Like me, I didn't give a fuck. I just put a wolf hat on. I wore a cape, and I was like, "Yo, this is me. You get what you see." And everyone was like, oh, "Okay." He showed up in a Batman costume. This girl, she looked like she got mauled by a fucking werewolf.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, she went crazy.
All out,
She went
dude.
so hard. And you know what they said? They were like,
Nah,
"Oh, that's nice."
that's nice. Next, next.
That girl right there,
Her costume is off the chain. She ain't had nothing.
Yeah, it was horrible.
We got a free dinner at Taco.
She showed up as a grandmother. She wore her grandmother's clothes, glasses, and that was it. And the girl who went so hard didn't get nothing. I felt so bad for her. I was like, I feel like I should just buy you some chocolate.
That's true.
She could have dressed up like Wonder Woman.
Yeah. She
I think you might want to retract that statement.
She be getting the stiff arm.
Yeah.
She be getting the stiff arm. I be feeling so bad for her.
Yeah, she could.
What's her name?
Oh!
I don't want to say names.
Beep, beep, beep,
Are we
beep.
still recording?
Yes,
Yeah.
numbnuts.
Martini was flexing that night.
All you need to know is that.
Oh yeah, me and him won free taco.
Yeah, for real, we never got
Oh yeah,
it.
you had the Black Panther
Yeah.
suit.
Yeah.
He was acting up that
No,
night.
it was a pizza. It was pizza. It was leftover pizza.
Yeah, they gave her the pizza, but they were supposed to take us to
Oh.
taco joint.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I felt so bad because she went.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, because the next day she was asking.
Yeah.
Like, what happened?
Right.
She was a little teary-eyed afterwards.
Yeah, dude, I felt so bad for her because she be going.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
She
Yeah.
went
I had a
hard.
coworker like that too. She like dressed up as Maleficent.
It's okay.
Like I'm talking about Angelina Jolie,
Oh, wow.
Maleficent, like horns, everything.
Everything.
And everybody was just like, okay.
Okay.
Damn, that's messed up.
And she's like a diehard Disney fan. She like brings it up every year. She was like, every time I come in here, everybody dress up and nobody talks about my Maleficent outfit from 3 years ago. I'm like, "Girl, that was like 3 years ago. I wasn't even here.
Yo.
Like, I wasn't even living for it. I was like,
I was a banana. I was a hot
from a
dog.
picture.
King Kong.
King Kong.
A fucking Batman. And
Yeah.
Yo, and
this
last
is the
Halloween I
one
dressed up like.
And I got more money
dress up
now.
as?
The
Yeah,
more
like
money I have, the
tacos.
Oh,
worse.
yeah.
And I'm passing my HR, like, who are you supposed to be? I'm like, me. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, Chuckles. And they're like, okay. And I was like, yeah, I'll come back next year
Yo.
like that too.
I showed up. They were just like, "Who are you?" I was like, "I'm Super Wolf," and they were just like, "Okay." I don't give a fuck. And I just walked the next
Yo,
one.
it
I
was
don't give
cool,
a fuck. Because all I did, literally, let me tell you what I wore. I wore a button-down shirt. I wore a
hilarious.
Superman shirt underneath it. I wore a cape with one of them Walmart wolf hats
Yo,
that I got.
Oh, I was
It was
pissed about
good.
that because that was Bob Ross. I didn't say shit about that. Yeah. I sure it was Bob Ross.
I know.
been holding that in.
Yeah. Because I just remembered.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah.
They shit on me.
I just
If you
remembered.
would have wore a Deadpool mask, they probably would have given
Probably.
Yeah.
That's hate.
We dressed up like superheroes, so we was the main attraction
Yeah.
that day.
But this motherfucker went hard. He walked in. He was like, he was like,
Freaking classic.
I'm gonna
Batman.
dress up as Black Panther. I
The-
was like,
the
I was
padded
like-
suit
I was
Black
like, "You
Panther."
gonna do it?" He was like, yeah, I'm gonna do
Head to
it.
toe.
He texted me the next day.
Dude.
He's like,
Think about
I got that motherfucking Black Panther outfit. I was like, okay. Yo, it was so funny because we went to Best Buy and Best Buy had the claws.
Yeah.
And we was looking for the claws.
No, so you
Only had one claw. It was so angry, bro. Then they had the helmet. I was like, oh.
Dude, you look buff as hell in that costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all padded.
It was all padded.
Oh.
He was like,
Yo, he was walking around like.
he was so fucking committed on the he was on the computer like this, mask on.
Yeah, he was crazy.
I was like, you ain't hot. He was like,
Nah, man, nah.
I'm like, nah, I'm Black Panther. Black Panther, my nigga.
Yeah.
Wakanda forever.
I was like, it's all right. Next year I'm gonna be Killmonger. Why?
Nah, we gotta kill it this year for real. We gotta do something.
No, we gonna kill it this year.
Never
We
been
gonna
done before.
definitely.
I'm gonna show up as Thanos. Just
Thanos, that'd be good.
Oh my god. I seen a picture of a crossplay, a guy and his daughter.
cosplay.
She played what's
I was thinking Ronald McDonald, but
no, she
Nebula?
played what's the
Gamora?
daughter's name? Gamora.
oh, okay.
And she looked like baby Gamora, and he walked around as Thanos. It was like,
That's
yo,
badass.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'm talking about makeup to the T. Like,
See, but that cosplay stuff, man, it's
No,
expensive.
yeah.
If you look it up,
Well,
I got friends who
a
do
lot
that.
of stuff is handmade stuff as well too.
Dude, I
So
had a lady. I did Red Hood. I don't know if you know who Red Hood
Yeah.
is.
yeah.
But I did Red Hood
Is
one
he a
year
gangster?
for Dragon Con. Nah, he was the.
yeah, for the people that don't know, you know, let us
Okay,
know.
so Red Hood was basically the Robin that died. The
Yeah.
Joker
Yeah.
Okay.
killed.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
Yeah, and then he came back.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so he was the second Robin. Because Dick Grayson left and became Nightwing, and then he got a second Robin, and that was Jason Todd. And then Joker killed him.
yeah.
They had
So he robbed
he
him
killed
and
it.
So-
He basically beat the shit out of him with a crowbar.
Yeah.
So
left
there's
him
a
in
series
place.
that I was watching, man, where they had a dude in a red. Maybe that was him.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
they,
yeah.
they
You-
have
what's
movies.
the name of that series?
They have-
I'm
sorry.
The Green something.
Oh, not the Green Arrow. The Green Arrow, the Red Hood is
Somebody-
that's Green Arrow's.
Oh, you're
sidekick.
talking
Yeah.
about Green Arrow sidekick.
Yeah,
You're talking
that's
about Young
Green
Justice. You're talking.
No,
You're
he's
talking about Red Arrow.
CW.
Yeah.
He's talking about
Oh
CW.
yeah. Okay,
Arrow.
you're talking about Arrow.
Arrow.
Yeah, and Arrow. That's Red Arrow. No.
No.
Yo.
This
Jason
Red
Todd-
Hood-
But his name is
Yeah.
Red Hood too.
No,
Yeah.
Red. You want me to tell you
This
how? You want me
Red
to tell you how
Hood-
gangster Red Hood is? Red Hood went to Gotham City and was like, okay, so these are all the gang members. These are all the gang bosses. Killed all their top generals, and had a meeting with all the crime bosses, and was like, yo, so I run the show, and they're like, who the fuck are you? He was like, so hold on. Here's all your generals and all their heads,
Oh,
and
crap.
I run the show now.
Damn.
And if anyone asks, they can come to me. And they were like, "What about Batman?" He was like, "I'll handle Batman when he shows up, but I get a cut of half, and we don't sell drugs to kids." And they were just like,
Okay, we're good.
"We're good."
So,
Yeah, dude.
He's like anti-hero type shit.
wow.
Yeah.
So why did he turn like that? Like,
So
I don't know anything about Red
long
Hood
story short,
either.
I'll give you
Okay.
the movie.
All right.
I'll
We need
let
to
you
have
borrow
an
the
episode
movie.
on that.
So basically, what happened is, he basically became Robin, but he was like super cocky and he was like super rude, and Batman was basically trying to like hone him in to like be more humble, and basically he went on a mission to search for his mom, and he found his mom, but then the Joker basically made a trap for him, and he basically wanted to see how if the Batman would kill. So he was like, I want to see if Batman will kill me, so I'm gonna kill his partner. So he basically beat the shit out of him with a crowbar, set a bomb in a facility, and with it, so it was Robin's mom, and the warehouse. And right when he got up, and he was like, "Mom, I'm gonna get you out," and right when he was about to get him out, his mom was like, "It's too late," and they looked at the bomb. Boom! Whole facility blew up.
Crap.
So
Whoop whoop.
in the so in the movie, Ra's al Ghul stole his body and put a fake body in the casket and dropped it in the Lazarus pit.
so he
And
came back to
that's how
life.
he came back to life. And damn, I forgot what happened.
Yeah,
in
but
the
Ra's al
comic
Ghul
book.
is in the Green Arrow too.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, but don't
that's-
get me started on
don't
that.
follow the
Yo,
Green Arrow.
don't get me.
No sir. No sir.
So mad.
They
Okay.
stole like half of Batman's life and put it in the show.
Okay.
So
wow.
yeah,
And
but
it's terrible.
But yeah,
Okay.
so
I didn't know, though.
In the comic book, he came back, but I forgot how he came back. I think it was the same thing. Like Ra's al Ghul brought him back from the dead, and then when he came back from the dead, he basically was like, "Yo," like he basically started to get back his memory, and then he was like, "Yo, so why is the Joker not dead? Okay, so you really didn't care about me. So guess what? Now I'm gonna make this persona, which is the Red Hood."
The Red Hood.
And now I'm gonna wreck shit.
Yo,
And,
that's
well,
dope.
and then
Yeah.
throughout the whole
It's really, really dark. It's super dark.
Who he is. Because like in the movie, I'll give you the movie. In the movie, they're chasing after him, and he's just like they're chasing after him, and he's just like, "Yo, this guy's good." Like everything Batman threw at him, he was dodging. Like Batman would like throw something, and he would be
So
like,
why
"Oh,
didn't- so why-
boom, I
he
cut
already
your
knew.
rope."
Batman-
So like,
he already
yeah,
knows Batman.
yeah.
Right.
So
No,
why
but
didn't
Batman didn't know?
But why Batman didn't kill the Joker? Then? That's a good
and that's the
question.
thing,
Because
because
Batman never killed.
Batman will never
Oh,
kill.
okay.
And then like
So he never kills the
Never-
Joker at all.
and that's the
that,
thing.
That Batman.
I never knew that.
Because it's multiple versions of Batman. There's a Batman
Right.
that does kill, and there's
Right.
a Batman that doesn't. The main personified one is
Doesn't.
the one that doesn't kill.
Well, that was a different. That was Azrael. Azrael was because when Batman broke his back.
Yeah.
That's a different story within
So
itself.
the Gotham
There's
There's
so
many
Well,
spin-offs.
can of worms,
But-
but Gotham Dark or Gotham Knight and the other Batman, are they all?
They're
the
all
same?
the same. They're all the same. They're just different. It's just different storylines. So what you're looking at is
Right.
that. So like when you look at the detective comics,
Uh-huh.
the comics is Batman being a detective.
Is
When
when he
you
was
look at-
younger, maybe?
Yeah. No, this was like because when he was younger, like when he was like in his 20s and getting
Right.
ready to be, that's when he had Dick Grayson, and then like in his 30s, like in his late 20s into his 30s when he had Jason Todd, and Jason Todd died. Then he had Tim.
Got it.
Then after he had Tim, he had the girl. Then the girl died, and then he had his son now, who was Robin. Yeah,
What he wants.
which is a gangster ass.
and his son. Oh my god.
So yo, his son is no fucking.
His
joke.
son is no joke.
His son is no joke. His son is Ra's al Ghul's grandson.
Yeah.
Wait,
Crazy.
Good or bad though?
He is.
He's good?
Dude,
Ra's al
that
Ghul-
first,
Ra's al Ghul is
the
the person
first
that put
scene in the
Batman
comic
in.
book is his mom having the baby, and they're like, "Oh my God, you had a son." She takes the baby and she walks to a pool of water and she drops the baby in the pool right when it was just born. And then the lady's like, "Oh my gosh, you're gonna kill the child. And then she was like, she pulls a gun out and she shoots the lady. When she shoots the lady in the head, the lady falls in the pool, and you see the baby like swimming. And she was like, my son is a ghoul. He will learn how to survive. And that's basically like they showed him swimming in a pool of blood. And I was like, God, jeez, that's how you start a fucking episode. And then the next scene, Woody, we talking about Red Hood. Hold up real quick. And then the next scene is like him saying, "Who's my dad?" And he's like, she's like, "Okay, I will tell you who your dad is, but you have to beat me. You only get one time a year to ask me, and that's on your birthday. And if you best me on your birthday, I will tell you who your dad is." And like they showed for like 5 years, he was trying to take out his mom. He had like a sniper rifle. He had a sniper rifle like in the bushes, and he's looking at his mom, and he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna take her out now." And then he heard shuffling in the back, and he looks back, and he goes back in the gun, and he's like, "Yo, where's she at?" And she's right on top of him. She was like, "I bested you. Better luck next year." Yo, dude, like the next scene, he's fighting her, and like she whips out like a fucking tiger on him while they're fighting, and she was like, "Boom, I bested you. Better luck next year." And then like the last year, he was like, I think he was like 6. 6 years old. You see him coming out of a plane just with like 2 machine guns, just like wrecking all these fucking ninjas, and he's just like shooting as he's coming out of the plane. And literally, like, that was the year he bested his mom. And then his mom was like, "Okay, I'll tell you who your dad is." Mind you, he's a 6-year-old.
6-year-old, right?
And then she basically opens up.
Are you talking about Baki the Grappler?
No. I'm talking about Damien, Batman's son.
That's nuts.
Yeah, we segued from we segued into like a lot of things. But we were talking about Red Hood, but then we were talking about the different Robins. But Red Hood basically, he's basically the second Robin. He's pretty badass. He started his own team and everything now.
Right.
Like
I think it's him. Between him and
So what happened to the first Robin?
First Robin is Nightwing.
Nightwing.
I thought it was Red Hood.
No, the second Robin. Yeah, Nightwing is.
So he becomes Nightwing, and then the second Robin becomes Red Hood.
Yeah, it's so funny.
And the Joker kills him.
If you ever watch Young Justice, I don't know if you guys ever watch in Young Justice. There's a scene where Dick Grayson is talking to the third Robin, and they're going into a mission, and he's like, "Yo, be careful." And he was like, "I'm always careful." He was like, "No, we don't need another incident," and that was because of that. And then if you watch the second season, they showed all the fallen Teen Titans, and he was one of them. And I was like, "Yo, this show, yo, dude, I'm telling you."
Netflix is supposed to be picking it up
Again?
supposedly.
Well, I mean, DC owns it, so yeah, it's really good.
Start watching it now.
Yeah, Young Justice is good. Young Justice really doesn't give you much. It's about how the Teen Titans started,
Right.
and then how they expand from there. But it's really good. Like, I mean,
Did you see the Superman? The last Superman?
no, I want to watch it. I heard it's so good.
Oh my god.
I heard it's so good because it's like right after Superman dies,
Right.
and I was like, God, jeez, it's so good. And then that one was good. If you ever get a chance to watch Batman
I want to
Gaslight,
watch them like in order.
Yeah, Gaslight's good.
ooh, Batman Gaslight is so good.
Right now.
It's Batman versus Jack the Ripper.
Nice.
Yo, dude. And then you come to find out who Jack the Ripper is, and you're just like,
Who's that?
I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. I was like, I'm done. I was like, this is, God, just one of my favorites.
No. When
Yeah.
you watch Superman, you're going to say the same thing.
I gotta use it, guys. I'm intrigued.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna wrap up anyway. This is yes. We love you guys. Keep checking us out. I know we had a comic book rant, but next week is the wrestling podcast.
Yes.
After that, I'm gonna have a couple guest stars. Mr. Frazzle Dazzle himself,
Razzle Dazzle Man.
the Trinidadian sensation himself, and we're gonna try and dress up. I'm gonna try. But I'm still gonna petition. I'm gonna need y'all to make a petition so I can have Shawn Michaels at my wedding.
Oh,
All right. We love y'all.
Susie.
Peace.
Peace.
One.